Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be making a butterfly braid design. Hi, how is everybody doing? How is your Sunday? Yes, I am here with my most liked video. So for this I will be using shine and jam. I'll be using shine and jam. You need your rat tail comb and you need hair clips to keep the hair away from your line. Guys, I wanted to try and practice this beforehand just before I start, but overconfidence won't kill me. So I did not get to actually practice it because it has been a while I made this design on anyone, but it's all good. We are going to start. So let me make this journey a virgin one from beginning. So let's assume this is your child's hair, your client's hair, your sister's hair, your brother's hair, and it's all like this. So before you start your butterfly design, you have to determine where you want the butterfly to fit, and I can say I want it to be, because it has to be like a square, so I want it to be around here like this. Okay, so now that I am sure, I am going to proceed to make that shape. It will be a box, like a box. Please guys, leave a thumbs up for me. It encourages me, you know, so that I don't feel like I am here wasting my time. Anyways, let's go. So I am making like a box or a rectangle, whichever one. Remember, the size of the butterfly is relative to the hair of the size of the head of the person. So with some people you can get away with making like a big butterfly, but for like a child, this should be like the size of an adult, maybe. Yeah, something like this. But for a child you might need to make it smaller. It does not matter, just replicate the steps we will be taking here. As just do it on the size you want it to be, you're fine. So I think my lines are clean. I will still be using my shine and jam. It makes it neater. It is not the most important thing, but it does make the braid come out neater, so that is why. So I'm just trying to make it neat. This butterfly design is one of the most successful videos on my channel, and it gave me the most money on my channel. That was because I was lucky to, let me give you guys a backstory of how I even started these braid designs. I have always been like a creative person, right? I like arts and drawing, even though I can't really say I do that very well, but I like the idea of it. I like making hair. I like using my hand to create things. So when I started making hair, the person that inspired this design stuff is November Love on Instagram. So November, but her love is LOV and 3. You know, that other fancy way of writing love. That's how her name is. You can check her out. She usually makes kids hairstyles and makes those designs. Her stitch braid is like the best I still know. Her stitch braid technique is amazing, the easiest ever, and still many people do not use that her technique. I tried to, but I didn't master it on time, so I just let it be. But as I was saying, okay, so I have a complete box here. Can you see this? Straight and straight. So this is where our design will be. I'm going to proceed to put the rest away. If you're making this on someone's hair, finish up the design first before you make the rest of the hair. It gets why. It gets why. If you don't want to be stuck, do it like that. Finish up the design before you do the rest of the hair. because if you make the rest of the hair and find out that you made any mistake, oh my god, it is going to be terrible for you. So I'm just going to put away the rest of her hair and we can proceed from there. Hi, please leave a thumbs up. Please leave a thumbs up. This tutorial is not going to disappoint you. In case you want to hold on until you're sure before you leave a thumbs up, there is no need. Leave a thumbs up. This tutorial is going to be nice. So continuing from here, once you have our box, crucial step, the next thing you're going to do is shear this hair from top to down into 2 equal parts. So I have an idea that this is the half of the bottom part. Go there up and then go to the top, check the half and go down. Then I can just find where that line is and connect it. You get? So I have half and half. If you are doing this on a human being, somehow the density of the hair in this one is going to be less because we have less hair around our edges, right? But on this mannequin, this side is going to be thicker because I don't know why they make the edge of the mannequin thicker than the rest of the hair, or more dense than the rest of the mannequin head. I don't know why the manufacturers do that, but it is what it is. So we are going to put this half part away and start off with this one. Oh no, let's put this one away and start off with this one. So I'm just going to clip it onto the rest of our hair. So now I have half of the section that we had. The next thing to do is, see, when you're watching this video, please leave a thumbs up. Let's see, what do I look like? Ooh, hey baby. No, black and white, no. Please go back to base. Go back to base, baby, go back to base. Let's use this one. Okay, so this is half of the head of the butterfly section. Now we are going to share this place into 2 equal halves from left to right, or this way, like horizontally, right? But the top section is going to be slightly, just ever so slightly bigger than the bottom section because we are going to fit the antenna. So the top section is going to contain the top wing and the antenna, then the bottom section will contain just the bottom wing. You understand? So I have that shared into 2. I want the top section to be slightly bigger, just slightly. So this is the bottom section and this is the top section. I like how it is. Can you see the difference? Just very slight difference. Okay, putting the bottom part away. Remember, we had one box. We sectioned it into 2 equal halves from top to bottom, and then I sectioned it from left to right. So now for this top section, I am going to make a section for the antenna, so it will go like this and curve down here. So I can just start here, also make a curved line for the antenna of the butterfly, and it's going to be something like this. Let me use this to just make it look a little bit nicer or neater. Okay, there you go. This is the top section, so I am going to braid it down. I'll try to make this part pointy and then come down, and there you go. I'm just going to braid that quickly. Sorry if you cannot see. So I'm braiding the antenna down to the center of the, like the chest of the butterfly, kind of. Oh wait, I don't like that. I do not like that bump. I don't like that bump. When you're doing braid designs, you really have to be patient, because if your gut is telling you that thing is going to mess up your design and you refuse to fix it, when you are done at the end of the day, you are going to regret why you did not just take that extra 3 minutes to fix that mistake then, because it is going to be very annoying. Okay, I prefer this. So I am making the antenna. Don't worry, when I remove my hand, you see what I did and how I did it. Oh, she's already looking pretty. Okay, there you go. So I have her antenna connected to her chest. At this point, I'm just going to braid it to the extent that it does not unravel while I am braiding this side. So remember, we put away the bottom part, so now we have the top wing section. For the top wing, something I like to do sometimes is to carve this shape. You can make this shape to be like a wing. Even if you braid it like this, right, you're going to have the braiding curve, but and then the section will be straight. But it is way nicer when you have the section curved and the braiding curved. So let's see, I'm going to try to curve this one. That's slightly curved, it's okay for me. Okay, no, maybe I need to take out some hairs from here. Okay, it's easy. There's no how you can watch this tutorial and not be an expert at creating this heart design. There is no how. It is not possible. The only thing it will take is maybe you need to watch it more than once, but there is no how. From here, okay, so for this top section, for the top wing now, we are going to make a line from the outer part on top down to the center of the tummy. So remember, I started off with like a square. I made a line from top to bottom and then shared it like this. So this is a quarter that I am braiding. So for this quarter, you're going to make a line from the top out part to the middle, just like this. Try to make them yeah, you can try to make them equal, but if you start braiding from here, you can make this one slightly thicker, because this side is going to get thicker when this hair comes around. But that's just like a tiny extra detail that makes everything look better at the end of the day. But you can choose to not bother yourself. So let's braid. I am going to braid, this is 1/4, this is 1/4 that I have shared into 2 parts. So I'm going to braid from the bottom part, go around the top and come back here. Okay, please leave a thumbs up as you watch. Thank you. Leave a thumbs up. Okay, I don't think I have any question, but if I do, I will definitely address it on this video. So while braiding this, I am trying to keep the cornrow on the outer part of the braid. So this side is kind of slipping and I'm braiding it towards the ending part, so that the middle will be like brush braid, like I swept the hair into the braid towards the edge. That's just to make the wing look like it is thicker around the edges and kind of dainty in the middle part. Okay, even if you're watching this later, because I know most people watch my live videos days after I am done, if you're watching this later and you have a question, don't hesitate to ask, because I will definitely, I see all the comments on my channel. I see them, I acknowledge them. If I ignore your messages, because you are being ridiculous and you did not watch the video. If you ask me something I repeated 200 times in the video, then I'll just know that they sent you to come and stress me. So for this side, remember I took off a little from here. I took off a little from here to carve here in. I'll do so for this bottom wing and just take out a little. See, it's giving the butterfly that number 3 shape, which makes it look more cute, if I can say so myself. So it's not really pronounced. I'm not making it too obvious, but that is what is going on. There you go. So the bottom wing is set. For this bottom wing again, this one we made a line from the top into the middle. This one we are going to make a line from the bottom into the middle, or from the middle down to the edge like this. There you go. And then for braiding again, I will start. Did you see why I made this side thicker? When I was making my sections, I made this section have more hair than this side, because at the end of the day, all the hair you braided hair is going to come into this one and make this place look thicker. Even though this place had less hair, you can see this braid is bigger than the braid here, just because the hair passed through this place. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I will start braiding from here. So I'm making this side a little bit thicker than this side, just to compensate for the size difference when I am done. Those are just like little details that you don't have to pay attention to if you want, but if you want your butterfly to look extra, you know, extra, if you just want to be extra, those are the little, I don't know, I've been doing this for years, so those are the things I have observed along the line that makes a little difference, just a tiny difference. Everything makes a tiny difference. And there you go. So now I can start braiding from here, and again I am going to sweep the braid so that this side will look like I brushed it up, and then the braid is going to go like this. Sorry, I don't want a baby on screen because of YouTube policies. Brush and brush, just like this. Is going to make your heart, your butterfly look flyer. My dummy even has gray hair. If you're interested in this particular mannequin I use, there's a link to my Amazon store in my bio. It is also linked at the end of wait, I do not want to leave the braid because it will lose. So if I am doing this on a client, you just need to turn around, but it's still bored. Can you see? If you're losing your hand not carelessly, but if you have to move around sometimes on your braid, you're going to get, you move your head, Jare. Move your head, Jare. You're going to get that. I do not want to start this from beginning, so you can see, you can actually continue and it will not be a disaster. That is what I will be doing. So, turning, turning, turning. Make the wing robust. Make it rounded. Make it robust. Make it. Don't make it look like it's hungry. Make it look. The butterfly is going to come out better when it looks not hungry. Basically, it looks robust. It's not. I don't like the ones that are skinny and long, because you can very easily, it can very easily start looking like something else. But this one, so we are done with one wing, one antenna, one wing, and the second wing. So the antenna, the bottom wing and the top wing are complete. So now it's time to do the other side. If you missed the half part, then you can see whatever you missed in this second part. So we are done with half. I like this video, it is fast. We will soon be done. Oh shit, hold on. So I already, okay, now I've not shared this one yet. So this is one half of the section we wanted our butterfly to fit in. I think I can clip this here. So again, I'm going to share this section into two equal halves, not equal, into two halves, but the top section is going to be slightly bigger than the bottom section, just because our antenna is also going to fit into that top section. If it confuses you, then make the antenna first and then share the rest of the hair into two equal halves. That's another way. Let me actually do it like that, so that if someone is confused with one way, you can very easily try to the second way. So I have sectioned off my antenna on my mannequin. Please do not get alarmed if it doesn't look like a human being's hair, because there are some unrealistic features of this thing, like the edges being thicker than the inner parts of the hair. That does not happen in human beings, and human beings usually have baby hairs or just less dense hair around their edges. For normal people, not those ones that God created on another day. For normal people, so it will be very easy for your butterfly to come out perfect. With this one, I have to deal with this type of minute rubbish, like a thicker edge. Nobody has fuller edges than the inside of their hair. Nobody. I don't care what you say. Nobody does. There are 3 people watching and not a single thumbs up. That is not fair. 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 So now I am just braiding the antenna down from the top outer section into the tummy side, just like this. Yes, yes, yes. Why are you stingy with the thumbs up? No, no, no. That is not nice. No, no, no. But here we go. So the 2 antennas are set. So if you're confused, this is another way. After doing the antenna, we are going to share the rest of the hair into 2 parts. Why have you not liked the video? Why have you not liked the video? You're just watching for free without even appreciating my efforts more. Where is my comb? Where is my comb? So now that we are done with the antenna, we can just share the rest of the hair into 2, and our butterfly is complete after we braid it. So I can go ahead and make it equal. Making it equal. Anyway, try to match it with the line from this previous one. You can see, wait. For this one, you can see where the line is. Match it up. When you're sharing this one into 2, it makes everything nicer if they are symmetric. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. Share it into 2 with her thicker edges. That is fine. So if you're making this on a human being, you can use the baby hair to make a curve here. So if this were a human being, I would brush the baby hair forward, use my comb and make like this shape, and then swoop the rest while I brush this one into the butterfly. Then it's going to make a perfect curve. Okay, so let's go. Hold up. Thank love you like I love you. Yeah. Just imagine me getting copyright claim for song that I am singing by myself, and I give myself copyright. That will not be nice. But for my video, I just want to give myself one because people are weird and funny. Breaking the jinx, baby. So let us continue. I'm going to start braiding from the bottom part. So this bottom part is slightly bigger than the top part. I have explained why just now in the other half. And this mannequin, I'm going to, because of this sharp point, I am going to get a funny shape, but on this mannequin I'll have a funny shape here, but on a human being you're not going to experience that because our heads are not rectangular. Okay, and I'm just checking to see if everything is okay because of these stingy cocoa people that cannot leave a like. Yep, because of you. You can leave a thumbs up if you don't want to leave a thumbs. You can leave a thumbs down if you don't want to leave a thumbs up. And guys, I recently reached 30,000 subscribers, which is supposed to be exciting. And I appreciate people who sincerely are supportive. So thank you. I have started braiding the top. Is this her right or her left? It is your whatever. It is my left if I'm looking at you. I'm braiding that section. No. I do not like this braid. It is disoriented. You are confused. So let's do that again. One trick to make your braid look better is to pick up smaller sections along the line as you braid. So when I go to add more hair, I just add a little at a time, If you grab a big chunk of hair and add, then you're going to get a big chunk of nonsense most times. Every day I want to film, rain go no say go fall. But can't they make my video dark? It's alright. Please leave a thumbs up if you lasted up to 30 seconds on this live. Please leave a thumbs up. Come on. And thank you. Woo! Nice. Look at the baby. Aww. A butterfly is butterfly, you know. A butterfly is butterfly, you know. A butterfly is butterfly, you know. So I've completed the 2 wings on top. So now it's remaining the bottom wing. Let's do that. So this is the section. Comb it out. Remember, everywhere you make a line when braiding, don't confuse yourself and make like this. It has to be from the center up, from the center out, from the center out, from the center out, and then you braid. So don't mistakenly do it otherwise. So from the center, when you're braiding the up one, it will be from the center up. When you're braiding the down one, it will be from the center down out. That was what I noticed was confusing with people I was teaching physically. If you do the line the other way, you are going to end up with something else. Maybe a grasshopper, but definitely not a butterfly. And this is where I have to turn around, but I've done with her. Ah, whoever you are that finally gave me a like, God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your encouragement. Thank you. So this is the last wing. Bottom wing. Oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes. This is the moment of truth. If you're making those box braids that are like this design and then a box braid, the tutorial I made previously, right? So it's like you then make this into like a knotless braid. This is the moment of truth because any small mistake, the thing will get happen. Like you're going to have like a large bump, which is not nice. And I can remember figuring this out when I made that hair. But I cannot remember how I did it, but I'm going to just break this down. I remember, right, if you start off with the top section, just as I'm about to do now, just as I am doing now, when you add the bottom part, right, let me see, it's going to look as if the, does it look like that? Guys, what do you think? I feel like, what do you think? Okay, let's try the other way. This way I held the antenna first and braided. I used two of the antenna to make one section, then this one and this one, so I have three sections. So I started braiding with them. When I came down a little, then I added the bottom part. So if you're making like knotless box braid with butterfly design at the bottom, this is where you start to feed in your hair extension. But when I did it previously, I didn't like how it looked, although this one is not looking bad. But let's try another way. This does look like a butterfly completely, but let's try another way. The way I liked them was I would start with the antenna, the wings from the bottom part, and braid it down a little and then add the wings from the top part. I felt like that gave me the best results. Then that was over a year ago. I don't know why this one is now looking nice now. So I have this as from the two top wings. These are the antennas, the two antennas. Then these are the two bottom ones. So what I liked then was I started off with these two. I wasn't even braiding this on the hand braid. Disaster. What does this look like? Which kind of butterfly is this? No, the center is not centered. I'm just going to do it like, but I want this one in the middle. I want the antenna to be in the middle. Once it shifts to one side, it is going to look strange. Guys, I think this time around I'm going to go with the top one first, and then we'll add the bottom wings. So this is the first bottom wing. I just added it to the braid. The second bottom wing is waiting, and the second bottom wing I also just added to the braid. And now I am going to try and even out the three strands, because definitely the one that has just the antenna from the top is smaller. This is not bad. You can try it this way. The butterfly looks okay. So I am just trying to have three equal strands. So you can start feeding in. This way you start feeding in your hair extension. Just add it and braid. If you're doing it on an adult, on a child, I will just complete it like this. If I want like simple butterfly braid, I have so many of them on this channel. I have a butterfly playlist, so you can go there and watch. There are different ways to make this butterfly. This is the most popular one I had. There are different ways, so you can try any of them for your different results. And at the end of the day, this is our butterfly. She's looking cute, 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 cute. So what I didn't like in that first instance is just this space here. I would have wanted this one to cross, like to get fed in from around here. Like this bottom one will go in from around here. It's going to make the butterfly look a little bit more, the bottom section look a little bit more tapered, like it's going to be like that somehow, so it makes it look more dainty. That's another way to do. You can try it like that for yourself, but I still like this one. It is cute. So that brings us to the end. This has taken us almost 35, about 35 minutes. That's not bad. And there you go. I hope you liked this. So I have a poll on my channel, and I asked what design we should have next. We have flower, we have, I can't even remember them. So I have people voting there. You can vote the next design you want to see. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. I have my channel membership. Check out my channel membership. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you from Nkechi and Chinyere. That's my full name, Chief Chinyere. Bye. Leave a thumbs up before you leave, please. Take care.